What is what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're back in some more BeamNG, and today I'm showing you guys my top 5 non-modded cars in BeamNG Drive. Because what if I have a mod and apparently some little kid watches my videos? I don't know who makes a mod, and then they watch my video, and then but just for stock in the game, here is my top 5 list of non-modded favorite cars. Starting off in number 5, my least favorite out of my 5 favorites. One is the best, 5's the worst, but still really good. Here, I'll say this: I love this car so much. My in number 5 is the Sunburst Rally. I love this car so much. It's probably my favorite car, or it is my 5th favorite car of the game. You can slide around well, but then the suspension's also really good. This is probably not a really good example to show, but you can drift around corners and stuff and still have all of the off-roading capabilities of moving super fast like a rally car should, and being able to handle the dirt. Look at this. Let me just go ahead and, look at this. You can still go right up on all this dirt and sand, and the car is unfazed. So it can still keep going until you start hitting stuff like this, and then it doesn't like that. And it's just really fun to drive. It's decent. It's not too fast to the point where it's uncontrollable, but you can get up and go, brakes pretty well. Obviously this is a really hard place to brake, but it can still do it. And then you can slide around, and it also can drift at really low speeds. It's better to drift in manual mode, but that's just kind of my take on it right now. Because sometimes in this car the transmission is weird, and I like drifting in manual because sometimes the transmission is weird for automatic, saying that this is not a drift car. So that's number 5. Here we go with number 4. No, not a blue buck. Number 4 for me is probably, it's a hard decision, but I gotta go with the SBR4 Hill Climb. It's so fun. Look at this. Let me bring it out to more of its proper environment. Let me also show you something that I just love doing with this car. This is kind of with all cars that can go 150, but this car is just a blast to drive. I have no dislikes about this car. No dislikes, okay? It's an amazing car. It handles speed really well, and staying for the other one, it's not too fast where you can't control it. This one is perfect speed, or it handles perfectly at high speeds. Look at this. We're probably gonna get up to about 200 here, and then we're gonna hit a ramp. But look, I can drive absolutely fine. I'm on a keyboard right now. I mean, in all my videos that you've ever seen of me, I'm always on keyboard. Look at this. We are flying right now, 200 miles an hour basically. Car unfazed by the speed. It's gonna leave a mark. Unfazed by the speed, loves it. And look, it surprisingly, this car is more of a stunt car in my book, because look, you can still see, even when you're going only 170, and you would hit this ramp right here, it cuts off downforce, and then you simply just fly. And landed it. But that has to be number 4. Okay, Here we go with number 3. Number 3, I'll say this. It's gotta be probably the track. And you can see, like, here, it is BeamNG official. It is not, if I were to go to a mod, it would say source mod. BeamNG official. I'm gonna go with this. But you know what? This is actually number 3. I just love this car. Everything about it. Like, once it loads in. It loves to speed up, or it can speed up really fast, you know, like if I'm just kind of flooring it here for a little bit, you know, you can get decently fast, yet still have good control, and this is an older car. And also something that's probably my favorite thing about this car is oh, it just got really laggy, is doing burnouts. This car is just burnout and like donut king. I love it so much. Just like playing around, doing burnouts, doing all of this stuff is just so fun. And let me say this. It's not the biggest smoke producer. Like, I like a car that produces a lot of smoke. And this probably isn't the one. But when you start doing like donuts, it produces a lot. But definitely ones out there that produce a little bit more, but I just love this car so much. And it's like, once, if you get into like a little, let's say this, like you can still be flooring it even though like you're still skirting, okay? Like, let me go to a blue buck that has this amount of power. Blue buck is also probably one of my favorite cars. But let's just go to this thing. It's basically the exact same amount of power. I've compared a lot of cars in this game. But look, you go and you start sliding, and it's hard to get out of this slide. If you were to go over to this thing, you get into this slide, you may slide a little bit, like I accidentally let off the throttle there, but you slide here, you can go a little bit slidey, but, you know, it's still, and it is a tank. Look at this. Okay, you know, I ruptured the fuel tank on the other car, I'm not that dumb. Okay, look at this, look over here. Still, if you were after the cops right now, you could still easily be going. Although the front of the car, this car, the body is not strong. I mean, it'll fall off, and you see me here, it's pulling a lot, but I'm still going 60 miles an hour, and with the AI in this game, 60 miles an hour is like 100 million miles an hour for them. So this car is also just a tanker. And finally, we're down to place. Go away, other cars, stupid thing. Place number 2. Now, this one is a debate. It's really hard. This one, guys, I'm going to say this. I could not choose this when I was planning for this video. Number 2, this is number 1 or number 2, is the Hill Climb Charrier voss. This car is the best of all worlds in this entire game. This car, just, I mean, you can be going flying, and then let's say, oh no, I lost it. Here we go. Oh, we're sliding out. Oh, I lost a rear wheel. Okay. I don't know where I'm going with that. But one thing that they could have done to this car, this is actually going to move it back to second and not like a big time debate, is if they put the different transmission. Right now you have the 6-speed race transmission. If you go with a, where is it? I think it's the 7-speed dual clutch, I think. If you go with this thing, I don't know why she's moving. Yeah, here we go. So last time it stops about 160. We'll say 160. Here we go, up to 150, 160. We're in gear 6 right now. We still have 7 gears in this thing. Here we go, okay? There's 200. And an extra 40 mile an hour helps. And that's my only complaint about this. If they would just put the extra transmission in there, I mean, what is it really going to hurt you? It weighs the exact same. I don't even think they take in consideration of the transmission weights. If they do, you can let me know down in the comments. But, yeah, that's my only complaint about this car. Let me say, no cars in this game are my spec. You guys probably are disagreeing in comments. You know, guys are probably like, oh, well, I like it more when it goes 160 because it has better acceleration. Okay, I see where you're coming with that, and I totally agree. I'm just saying, these are mine. You guys could like, this car is probably your fifth, and then maybe my first car was your favorite. I don't really care about that. You know, that's your opinion, and this is mine. But all I'm saying is that these are my top 5 favorite. Okay, that's my only complaint about this thing. Now, if we go to my very favorite, my very favorite car in the game. This car sounds good, performs well, amazing, and has the looks. Guys, there's only one complaint for this car, but my favorite car in the game has got to be the Bolide. This car is just insane, and if I had to pick one in specific, I would pick the Note. Let me just go. Let me give you guys a listen. This car is like music to all the ears. Listen to this closely. You can hear it like spool up a little bit. You can hear the turbos, and if I were to actually go here and you can see that this is quite the engine here. And it just sounds good revving. Like, let's just hop into neutral here. I mean, it just sounds insane. Now, one thing. They can go a little bit heavier on the turbos. Like if you listen to the Demon here, crazy. Listen to, now this car is a little bit slow off the start because of the turbos needing to spool up, and you can clearly see the turbos in this thing. I mean, it's kind of hard to miss. But I wish it sounded more of this. The turbos spooling down on this one, and like when you first go like this, one. But guys, that's my top 5 favorite cars in the underdrive. Let me just say one thing. I'm kind of sorry for missing a lot of uploads, like a lot of them, but I'm sorry. I've missed uploads, probably back to the everyday. Let me say this: over the weekend, I'm never gonna miss a video, because if I don't upload during the week, like for the entire week, I promise you guys, I promise. Unless I'm like I can't. Every single this is not just some. I'm not gonna make excuses on the weekend. Okay, every single weekend, I will film a video and upload it on Saturday, Sunday, and Friday. And this one's coming out Friday, even though I filmed it Thursday. So as I'm filming, yeah. But guys, with that, you probably just saw who I'm watching there. You know me. But guys, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe. If you have friends, share the video, please. I need subs right now. I'm at 13 subs. You know, I want 20. I want 20 by 2021. Okay, 20 by the end of 2020. 20 by the. But guys, make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below what you want to see next on the channel, and I will see all of you guys in the next video. Peace. Bye. I don't know.